You got into business school. Amazing. You put a ton of hard work into your applications, and now you have loads of free time on your hands. What do? Here are some personal or academic and professional steps that you can take to make the best use of your time between getting in and starting your program. Let's go. First, on the personal academic side, you may have more than one offer on your hands, so you may want to attend student admit weekends, talk to students and alumni, and possibly even leverage one school's offer for a scholarship at the other as you make your decision. Just do so politely. Once you've chosen your school, you can start to figure out your housing on campus, arrange your finances, and possibly your student loans to pay for school. You can possibly even find a roommate, maybe via a student admit weekend that you attended. In short, you can start to plan your day one on campus, and that leads to an important step. You can start to plan your departure from your current workplace. You don't need to pull the figurative ripcord immediately, but you can find the right time to inform your supervisor that you will be leaving so that you can go travel, take some time off, or even consider a pre-MBA internship. Indeed, the latter is an increasingly popular option for applicants, especially those considering a career transition. If you want to move into consulting and you can get a pre-MBA consulting internship, that is going to smooth your path to that internship and full-time job. If you want to work in tech and you can find a pre-MBA internship with a startup, you are greasing the wheels. Or maybe instead of training up, you need to skill up. Maybe you need to take the GMAT Focus or GRE again to drive your test scores up to break into consulting. Or maybe you just need to take some basic accounting, finance, stats, and econ classes to make sure that first year isn't a bear. Well, all that becomes easier to plan when you know you've gotten in. We've covered the academic and personal side, but what about the professional side? Well, if you don't know exactly what you want to be when you grow up, then now is the time to do that discovery. You don't want to arrive on campus without a plan of action. Recruiting comes quickly, and the biggest mistake most admits make is not knowing exactly what they want out of their MBA and ending up with an outcome they never wanted professionally. I didn't want to go back to consulting. How did this happen? Well, ahead of your matriculation, do the hard work and soul searching and determine where you want to go with this degree. Then start networking. If you want to break into big tech, start to create your sphere of influence. You should know 4 to 5 people at your target firms before recruiting starts. And by networking now, it won't just show that you have the intent, it will also ensure that you're truly educated about the position and its demands when you're interviewing. Finally, of course, it'll prevent you from being that consultant who regrets going back. You will have identified what you want, but also excluded what you don't want. You won't end up wasting your time recruiting for positions that lead you astray from your sincere goals, which happens. So, are you ready to start your MBA program? Go after it. And if you haven't quite decided which school you'll be attending, be sure to watch our next video on choosing between schools.